Hello everyone and welcome back to Sorcery, Part 2. Kare, the city port of traps. We are about to enter it. We have Thomas with us, which is pretty neat. And yeah, let's see what awaits us in the next gate. The only issue with the recording with other program, which is Fraps unfortunately, is that I have so huge files now. I won't be able to record too many ads in one run, fortunately. But we're gonna keep it working. It's just for this game. I'm gonna keep it, make it work. Oh, this is the word I was looking for. How is it? Thomas hisses from outside. Seems safe enough. You reply, backing him inside. Come on! He follows you inside the wall. The yard by the gate indeed seems empty enough. A path leads away, past a low stone building with barred windows. Thomas catches your gaze. That's a holding cell, he says. It is where they put people they don't know if they can trust. I think let them go again a day later. It's just to see how much trouble they'll be. Hurry out of the yard. You stride quickly away from the gate, but you are only halfway to the road when two soldiers come around to the corner from the left. Leave them to me, Thomas hisses, pushing you back behind the building. He begins hollering crazily. The soldiers see him immediately and rush him. He waves this way and that across the yard, manages to slip between them, and disappears with a whoop down road to the left. The yard falls to the empty. Quiet once more. You straighten up and hear a noise through the barred window of the stone building. A sneeze? Standing on tiptoes, you peer into between the bars. Not a storehouse then. The building is quite bare, except for a wooden bench on which an old man is sitting. I don't have rations, I don't have anything. Hey! My spirit animal is whale now. That's awesome. But why? I guess we can attract his attention. You wave at the window. The old man doesn't look up. He seems to be staring very determinedly on the bench. Or perhaps he is asleep where he sits. You go over to the door of the building. The key is still in the lock. Ooh. You turn the key and unlock the door. I have bad feelings about this. Ooh, it zoomed out inside. Zoom in inside. The small room is dark, lit only by the narrow barred window. It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust to the gloom, so you don't notice that. The door has swung shut until you hear it locks behind you. The old man who is watching sniggers with contemptuous glee. Hello, old man. You're kind of creepy fella. Should we greet him? I mean, I'm screwed either way. You step towards the shadowy bench. Greetings, old man. He ignores you. He is concentrating hard on something on the ground. Just in front of him, a collection of small stones scattered are true for a fortune-telling. After a moment he gathers them up and tosses them again. You notice that his other hand is missing completely. The left sleeve of his tunic hangs limp by his side. I can't do anything. I really can't. I can look at the stones. You step over to peer at his stones, but he snatches them up quickly into his palm. If you want to play, he says defensively, then you have to bet. Play what? Why? The man replies with a shark-like grin. Swindle stones, of course. Swindle stones? Stranger in town? Don't know how to play. Better and better. He shows you one of his stones. It is strange, 4 vowels die. Sit. He pats at the bench beside him with his one hand. Play, we can tag while I beat you. I guess. Go over bench intrigued. The old man drops 4 dice into your palm and sweeps away a patch of dust on the bench for you to play. I'll go first, he says, waving his hand. Show you how it's done. The game is simple. We roll and bet on what's came up. So for instance, I might start and bet that between is we rolled at least 2. But we don't know what's on the table, so I'm guessing beat 2 trees. If you believe my bid is too high, you call and we check otherwise. We kept bidding higher and higher. And now I think you have bid too high, so let us see who wins. Only one there. The old man wins the round. Oh, and I'm losing a dice. I don't know, do I want to... What's your name? Do I want to play it? Because this might just take more time and be not that interesting. Well now, a name's a powerful thing. How's that? I rise that. Try this. Well then 3. Can I call? I want to call. Hey, I wanted call, you old man. Oh, I can move on cursors. Alright then. Okay, beat me already. I mean, I know what this is about. It's like you play and you... I think you talk with them and... The old man pockets his dice once more and stretches back cheerfully at his victory. Ha! I thought you were a bit slow. Thanks for the game, I guess. Wasting 2 minutes of my video. You say, standing once more. I see I have a little still to learn. Yeah, I kind of understand how it works. The pleasure was mine, the old man says, putting his dice bag in his pocket. He leans back against the stone work and hums quietly to himself. Why did I get here? I'm gonna die. This is what's gonna happen. This is where I gonna reload the game, go back a bit, and you take a seat on the other bench from the old man. He was fizzing with his empty sleeve. You turn to face the old man. Tell me how I can escape this place. God damn it, because I don't have food. Oh, it's simple enough, he replies. In a day or 2 the gods will let you out. Once they decide you are not an enemy. They just take a while to consult one of the mages. And if I don't want wait, the old man shrugs. Then you cast a spell and get that door open. You're a sorcerer, aren't you? I hope I haven't get locked up with a normal. You stand from the bench once more. Well, this is really bad because I can't open lock because this will kill me. Could I pray to whale? Picking the lock. You dig through your pack for something to pick the lock with, but you have nothing suitable. You try the tip of your sword, but it is of course far too long. After a few minutes of frustration you give up. The old man laughs at you. Might as well try using your nose, he remarks. I think I'm gonna need to reload it because I'm gonna die. I'm in a hurry, you declare. You settle down and wait. Hours pass. But the guards do not return. Night falls and you stretch out on the floor to rest. You doubt when the guards come in the morning, you will be able to persuade them for your innocence. You've already eaten today, so you are quite comfortable. Oh, thank God, maybe it's not that bad. Soon, you are feeling sleepy. Across the room, the old man is already dozing, or pretending to doze, wrapped in his rags. Can you afford to sleep? What if he attacks you overnight? Or what if the guards come? I'm gonna trust him. You shake away your fears. If something happens, you will simply have to wake up. But for now, you put your head down and try to rest. Your dreams, when they come out of the wall, like a towering monster drenched in the moss and the slime. The gate is wide open. Muff? As you watch, it reaches down with fingers made from flagpoles and scabbers the old beggar man, lifting him, filing into the air. Meanwhile, the one-armed prisoner throws the knuckles of his missing hand into the branch, over and over, calling endlessly to himself. And it is as thought you can see the crown sitting in the dust of the far side of the north gate, so close and yet out of reach. Ooh, I get some of my stamina back. Came sunrise, you fell better for the night under shelter. As you wake, you hear the sound of the door. The guards! They must be satisfied that you are no threat, as they open the door and shove you and the old man out into the morning sunshine. Oh, yes! We did it! I won't miss you, the old man declares as he strides away. You watch him walk off and are reminded of your suspicions as to his honesty. Your distrust turns to certainty, and you check your pack. It is hard to be sure exactly, but searching through all your gold pieces seems to have gone missing. Ah, you son of a bitch! I don't have gold and I don't have food? No, this is... You shout after the old man to slow down, but he is some way ahead now and has reached another junction and turned right. This is so bad. At the end of the yard, the road speeds, looking left. You see the guards lined up in rows, running drills. Best not head that way. To the right, the road leads towards the first buildings of Kare. You follow the road away from the yard, along the bottom of the cliff edge. Kare is built on a series of natural steps. In the past, the river flooded every autumn, drenching the land and keeping it fertile, but since the city was raised, and the river dammed, the floods have stopped. Now the trees look thin and skeletal, and the soil underfoot is like dust. Suddenly, something erupts from the tree line overhead and rolls down the slope just in front of you. It is a body. To this body got money, maybe? You approach carefully as the body, a black elf, by the look of it, bumps and batters its way down to the slope to land in the rough heap. Search it. You waste no time but search the corpse's pockets. There is no gold to be had, but it does have a strange black mask strapped to the back of its head. Yeah, why not? If it's there, it must be useful. You unstrap the black face mask from the elf and slip it into your backpack. There is nothing more to be done. You are too late to help after all. You continue along the path. You pass an inn closed up for the daytime before reaching a crossroads. The only thing I feel really bad about is that Thomas make the guards go away, and I generally screw it up. Instead of running away from this area, I went like to let them lock me down. So this kind of suck. I really wish to change that, but well, it happened already. I won't play it as like one run, just trying to accept my humble mistakes. You reach a junction where 3 roads begin. These are the outskirts of Kare. Huts huddle like beggars on either side of the tracks, leading uphill into the city port. It must be clear to everyone around that you are a stranger in these parts. The city inhabitants, a multitude of malevolent creatures who would kill for the laces of your boots, turns to watch you as they pass. You are sport, a figure to be jostled and robbed, and one who will most likely fall prey to the strange, elaborate system of traps laid across Kare. But the early settlers to protect themselves from one another. There are more people here than you've seen in a long time. You cast an eye across the faces, wondering if you can tell the good, honest souls from the thieves and murderers. You see no sign of the old man from the prison. He has scrapped already. I should stay awake, at least. I'm so stupid. To the left you see a group of scruffy youngsters walking up the road with packs on their backs. Ahead is the main road into the center of Kara. Its surface rotted from cart wheels. Further the distance you see fields. This is a road taken by supply wagons and the docks. To the docks. To the right, you just catch a glimpse of the old man disappearing into the hood. A little further up the track. The business of this place is confusing, but you will have to simply strike out. The not get the awaits. If you can survive in Kara without any money. You don't need a remind me game, I know. Just at that moment, a cart rolls down to the road from the right, and it currents around the corner to take the main track ahead. On its back are stacked several crates, and tethers for a moment, then falls near your feet, its lid cracking open. I think we need to go right if I want to have any chance to get my money back. Kneeling down in the mud, you prise open the crate with your fingers. Inside is a pile of smashed bottles. Thick purple liquid swirls about, littered with shards of glass. There are perhaps 4 bottles still intact, but you recognize the smell is a brimberry, a potion with many healing properties. Yes! Give it to me. You take all of the bottles, wipe them down as best as you can, the grass nearby, and put them into the bag. A lucky find indeed. Oh yes! Oh man, I can't be more lucky. Brimberry juice will heal you and will also do for a meal. This is perfect. I'm gonna drink it right away. 8 stamina. It doesn't say it is rations, but I guess what it means when I have to eat, I can drink it instead. So I not necessarily need drink it. Okay. I think I getting a bit too quite long with this episode, so I'm gonna pause it here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see you in the next episode when we're gonna go right. Hopefully, finding the old man who stole all my money. God damn it, son of a prick. Okay. Yeah, hope you have a nice day and see ya.